Hi all, in this session we'll learn about data dictionary, how to use the data dictionary views to research the data on your objects, and how to query various data dictionary views, which helpful. So with this data dictionary views we can use to retrieve the metadata and creating reports with the schema objects. We'll move on to the session. So you can see two different data we have in our database. One is business data, the other one is dictionary data. We know all business data is your customer data always. An example, we can go with the Paytm or Swiggy, Foodpanda, banking, insurance. These domains, they have their own tables, they have their own data. These can be updated. Your business data can be updated by end users or the application designers. Okay. The table can be altered, the table can be designed by application designers. And a number of tables we can store which are to be business data. So these are owned by customer application designers and the customers. Customer data is stored in this business data. Whereas in dictionary tables, these dictionary tables are built in sys owned. When you install your database, these dictionary tables are built in, comes with built in with your database. And changes what we did in the system level, the system information, which is metadata. The system information is always we call as metadata. That metadata is stored in dictionary tables by Oracle server process. So one is business data, one is dictionary tables. Dictionary tables always contain only a system metadata. Metadata is nothing but information about your system. Whatever the changes, the database changes. It could be a parameter changes, it could be table space information, tables information, user information, performance stats. Those tables are stored in your dictionary tables. So this dictionary data which is stored in dictionary tables are updated by Oracle server process. It's only for read only. A normal user cannot alter directly a record in the dictionary tables. It's read only, but the server process will update any changes, but not by the end user or any other normal user. These tables are owned by sys user because it comes with built-in with database, and sys is that admin user is admin for the database, the default admin user sys. Can we alter? No, can't alter. Directly a record in the dictionary tables cannot be altered. Any changes with the sys user will be updated by Oracle server process. That we need to remember. It's not owned by any other user. It's only owned by sys user. These are associated with sys user. We have a data dictionary structure where we store our metadata information, different metadata information, either user level or database level. So we have a prefix for those tables with user, all, DBA, and bdoll. If you have a user prefix, example, if you see user underscore objects, it's related to your user information. We have a schema. If he owns objects, a user owns an objects, also known as a schema. That schema objects we can find out from user underscore objects. So it's a user view. The purpose is for user view. Only the schema objects which is owned by user can find out from user underscore objects. All underscore objects is an example for all underscore. If you use the prefix all underscore, it's an expanded for your user view. So related to the objects, but additional information is available from all underscore objects. And DBA underscore, this is a prefix where the database administrator's view, we can find out the information about your database administrator, changes did on the database level in terms of user level, object level, segments level. There are many other, but all are prefixed with the DB underscore. The tables are prefixed with DB underscore. We can find out information everyone's schema. Here in user underscore objects, only that particular schema, that particular user. But here a DBA can find out information of everyone's schema, all other user schema information. And V dollar, prefix with V dollar, we can find out the metadata information about your performance stats, performance related. And those views are V dollar session, V dollar instance, V dollar database. These are the examples which we have. There are many. We can find out from the dictionary table. So we have a dictionary table, DSC. You can describe the dictionary table, what we have the columns in the dictionary table. There are two columns, table name and comments. To list all the dictionary tables we have in the database, we can find out list from your dictionary. We can choose, we can search those dictionary tables based on the comments. Comments column, we can use comments column. Let's see how we can search particular keyword based from the comments column. So select your table name which you are going to search from your dictionary table, where we'll use the comments column here. So either you can search with tables first, user underscore objects. If you know the table name directly, we can search with table name. So user underscore objects is one of the example which we have seen a part of user view. Using the condition where condition, we have searched user underscore objects table and we found. This is a particular table if you already know exact name, but if you're finding out with different keyword, a pattern search based, you don't know exact name of your dictionary table, we can use the comments column. So let's see from dictionary table, where you can use a comments column to find out. Here we are going to search based on columns. The tables with columns pattern, all the list of tables with the columns pattern. Percentage being used here to find out those tables with the search pattern. So like is the operator we can use with percentage to find out the search pattern. It will match the pattern, then it will list out all the tables from your dictionary tables. I just executed, we can see 131 rows are there. We can find out the columns, all subscribed columns, dictionary columns, user comparison columns. So there are 131 tables with columns pattern. So these columns pattern tables we can use for any report to create. All table columns commonly we use all tab columns, all constraint columns, column level privileges. These are the common tables which we use to find out information about privileges on the columns or constraints the columns or the table level columns. There may depends on the kind of requirement. So this dictionary table which we have will help you to find out all the dictionary tables. If you're finding difficulty to find out exact name of your dictionary table, you can search from the dictionary table, or to list all the dictionary tables, you can search from the dictionary tables. You can get the count of your dictionary table. Let's take a count. 2551 tables are there. So let's work on one of the table, user underscore objects. We'll connect to Scott user first. In this Scott user, we have a table EMP. We'll see EMP table with, from the user underscore objects, object underscore name, object underscore type, and created date, and the status from user underscore objects, where object name like EMP. So from user underscore objects, we found the information of that particular Scott schema, the object EMP, when it was created, whether it's a type of table or not, and the status. Such a way we can retrieve the information, the metadata information from the dictionary tables. So user underscore objects is one of the example we have seen from the dictionary tables. We can retrieve the metadata information. We can add many columns based on the requirement. We can use columns in this, and we can get more information about the metadata. Okay guys, this will help you to find out your dictionary tables and how to query your dictionary information, metadata information from your dictionary tables. In case you have any doubts or finding issues, you can comment us. We can help you out in the comment section. Okay, thank you.